Academics was the major thing that I derived my self-confidence from. Then I came into OAU. I still did. You know that people that they will be like local champion. No, I did well. And I had issues in pharmacy school that made me lose a year. And I thought that was it. I thought that was the most, that was the most the trauma could have done to me until we resumed back. Ooh, yeah.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Babs. I create content on relationship, lifestyle. Why are you looking at me like that? I create content on relationship, lifestyle, and facts about life. If today's the first time you're tuning in, please do not forget to click on that subscribe button and do not forget to hit the notification bell that pops up so you get notified whenever I drop a new video.
Did you cry it?
Before further ado, guys, let's jump right into today's video. So
jump right in. Continue.
It is well. Today's guest is top. So in today's video, we have someone very special in our midst.
I'm listening, baby.
Okay, it's my friend. Can you introduce yourself?
Oh, hi guys. My name is
Nishoki Short
Tayo Akonsala Burnings.
Okay.
I am the love of her life. You might not have met me before, or you might have a couple times. Without me, she cannot breathe. I love her, and she loves me even more. Like, she's just like, girl, what can I do without you? I know, right? You're grateful. You're welcome, darling.
I don't even know what to say. She's my sweet friend, best in IP.
Sorry.
Can you?
Okay, let's act educated. Like, Michelle Obama will not be doing this.
Exactly, she won't do such.
But she not grow up here. Oh yeah, let's continue.
So in today's video, we'll be talking about something very important and something a lot of people do not like talk about. Yeah. So as you can tell with the title, we'll be discussing about imposter syndrome. Tayo, what does that mean to you?
Imposter syndrome.
Yes.
Okay, let me give an example of what I think imposter syndrome is. Not feeling like you're good enough even when you are
good enough. Yeah.
Yes. Not feeling like you're worth the hype, or worth the investment, or worth the love, the success that
people
you have or that you have acquired. Just because there's a voice in your head telling you that you're not that good.
You've got into that level yet.
Yeah, you're not that good. You're not that special. I think, that's imposter syndrome. Not being able to claim your success. Not being able to say, like, I did that.
Like, let me stand up and celebrate myself.
Yes. Or not being able to receive the compliments or the love that comes from it. Absolutely. That's imposter syndrome. That's you cutting yourself short. Or not being able to charge for how much you're worth. Even when you are way better than people who are charging higher. But just because you don't really, people will address you with the level of self-esteem that they think that you have. If you don't look like that, then they don't address you like that. That's why people like the concept of fake it till you make it. Look like where you are going to. I don't completely agree, but I think that's why people would embrace that idea. Fake it till you make it. Look like where you are going to, so that people who are where you are going to can address you as one of them. Yeah.
Have you like suffered from this imposter syndrome? And are there times when you feel like I'm not good enough? I don't think I should be in this space. Or when people are praising you and you're like, what are they saying?
I'm not that big.
I'm not that big. I do not even watch the hype. Have you ever
Okay, so a little backstory. Before, there are just some kind of children that have always done well in school. I've always done well in school.
my friend.
Okay, I am still doing well. But academics was
4.7.
the major thing that I derived my self-confidence from. So like I could speak to anybody because I felt smart. I felt like what I was saying made sense. And because the grades said that I knew what I was doing. And then I came into OAU. I still did. That people that they would be like local champion. No, I did well. I'm still doing well. And then I had issues in pharmacy school that made me lose a year. I transferred to pharmacy, so I didn't meet the requirement, so I had to take the year off. It was like the first time that my smartness could not save me. Like, I was not losing the year because I had failed. I lost the year because of the process of transfer. And it was wild. Sometimes when that thing that you hold dear, that thing that makes you feel good, when you then lose it, then it makes you feel like, what's the point? Am I even that smart? If those kind of things. In my head, I thought that was it. I thought that was the most, that was the most the trauma could have done to me until we resumed back. Yeah. And the people that were in my class before were then in a class higher than me. And then I was.
That means your mates are graduating.
Yes, my mates are graduating. And then I was then their junior colleague. Oh, it didn't quite gel. It didn't quite gel. It didn't. I cried. Like, I was crying like every day. Like, there's this particular song I like, Rachel Platten, fight song. I would cry, I would just sing and cry. And that was because I didn't feel smart anymore. I felt like I was dull. Do you get? I didn't feel, so even when people are like, oh, you're still just as smart as you used to be. You don't think you are? I'm just like, no. Like, have you met the new Tayo? But then, thank God that I took that year off. Because of that year that I took off, I was then able to find other things that could then give me confidence. So I grew a lot in that year. So now, this Tayo now does not only get her confidence from books or from the fact that I'm excelling academically. Because sometimes you don't really know what's that thing that would just shift you off balance. Sometimes the things that shift you off balance is not necessarily bad things. They're just meant for you to go and regain a good standard and come back to a different balance.
So you're saying that when some things happen to you for a reason.
I was just thinking a couple weeks ago, and for whichever reason, I'm grateful for the year I took off. I am way better than the Tayo that left. I feel like I'm smarter. I feel like I am more confident. Yes, I'm more confident in myself, because in that year I learned photography. It's very difficult to learn something new. It's very difficult to be dull at something, to not know how to do it. It humbles you. You get? It makes you open your brain, makes you think.
Like, I want to learn.
Exactly. And when you now know it, you're like, okay, maybe I'm not that dull. You get? Maybe I'm not dumb. maybe book has enter my brain. And then I did YouTube. I sang. I just did a lot of things that served as therapy for me. Do you get? But now, there are times that you still have those minor imposter syndrome. Like, maybe somebody is telling you, oh, like, you're the smartest person I know, and I'm like, have you met other people? Or somebody is telling you, oh, your assimilation is so fast. I'm like, okay.
I don't think
so. Like, I have my friends. My friend Olamide. I feel like she thinks my brain assimilates like Albert Einstein. She feels like
you open it, then it sticks.
I think since I don't really lie twice, girl, I really lie like 5 times. But then, sometimes people are saying that, so I'm just like, okay. I think I've stopped arguing. I've started accepting, to say,
if this is what you think it is,
then that's what it is.
That is it.
That's it. Honestly, that's it.
I don't need to explain, because how many people do you want to explain
to? And sometimes maybe they are not wrong. There are people's opinion that I trust. If those people think I can do it, I can do it, even when I don't believe in myself. I have a friend. Her name is not Sagittario, but her real name is Ife. That my friend, I feel like she feels like my brain works wonders. Like, she does not think that anything is impossible for me to do. So even when it's not looking like I can do it, even when I don't think I can do it, I'm like, okay, if you first says I can do it, but yeah, I can do it. So I just try it because my friend thinks I can do it.
And that's because you have someone like that in your corner.
Yes.
Imagine you have someone in your corner that is saying,
you're doing too much.
You're doing too much.
Yes. Is it not enough? Yes. Is it not enough?
Is it not enough?
And there are people like that. Yeah. And sometimes they don't know that they are those kind of people.
They tell you, what is it?
What is it? Haven't you done enough? They're just people who just like their comfort zone. So because they don't want to move out of that comfort,
yes, on you,
yes, on you.
So you will not grow.
So you will not grow.
So you will be the same thing. And
Yes.
they'll be like, oh,
yes,
yes.
And then you start to pity yourself like you're not better. No, whatever stage of life that you are better than wherever it is that you are. Find people who also share that idea, who also want to
grow. People that want to grow.
Because
if you are with people that the way they think in a
yes.
shallow way.
Yes.
It's just a matter of time.
Yes,
because
before you become like them.
Emulate them. Like it's like you are rubbing
each other. Like
yes.
sponge, we absorb.
You will absorb that energy. When you are with someone that the energy is I want to succeed.
I want to become better.
I want to do this.
Absolutely.
I want to do that. I want to improve. I want to do. There's no how. When it's not as if you are against success. No,
you can't.
You will grow. Even if you don't want to grow, they will pull you up.
It's not that easy. You are against success. Actually, that's true.
So, what would you love to tell people that are still like suffering from it, like holding themselves back, and they have this mentality of what will people say? Me, I've been telling you that. Which people? What are they helping you with?
What are they? Are they the one paying for it?
Like me, I tell myself something that is the cheapest commodity. Anybody can afford it.
Yeah.
So the fact that you tell me something does not mean that I should like accept it.
Absolutely.
You are the only one that can determine your heart that okay,
everybody's
I'm going to do this. Yes, you are the only one that can tell yourself that okay, I can do this thing, and you're the only one that can tell yourself that I cannot do this.
Yes, absolutely.
So if you tell yourself that you can do it, there's nobody in this life that can tell you that you cannot do it. In as much you set your heart.
You're your biggest cheerleader.
Yes. That's why they say keep clapping for yourself even when people are not clapping for you.
Absolutely.
Because at the end of the day, when they see you clap for yourself intentionally, they tend to like use their head.
Yeah.
It's like when there is a law of life, they will switch. There is this switch that occurs within them.
People will always come around.
Yes, they'll come around. With time, they'll come around. So what would you
like to tell people?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm Christian.
Yes.
Do you get?
And people that are suffering from imposter syndrome, just like you did.
Just like I did, Abby.
Yes. What would you tell them?
Okay, so because I'm Christian, I believe in the things that God says I can do. So even sometimes when I don't exactly think I'm up to that level, I don't exactly think I can do it.
City of God.
I'm the city of God. City of God cannot fail. It's like they say Lagos State failed. No. It's not possible.
It's not possible. And even when things are not adding up,
it will work. Oh. No.
You don't know how, but you trust.
You know what faith is? The substance of things hoped for. The evidence of things not seen. Even if I have not seen it, but I can feel it. I can hold this. It's almost as if it is here. So I feel like if God says I can do something, I can do it. So I'm like, there is absolutely nothing impossible for a child of God to do. Also, I also have this mentality, and I think is a good one to say.
Okay.
I have a track record of success.
How do you track that?
It means that I have never failed. So I tell myself that I am not about to start. It means that I only focus on the things that I have done well. So I know that the same person that had the 5.0 is the same person that is going to have it next session. The same person that was able to have 1,000 subscribers is the same person that is going to have 5,000. The same person that is going to have 1 million. The fact that you have done that means you can still continue to do that. Success is a journey. Yeah. It's not the end. You get. It's not a standpoint. You have to continue to improve.
Even when you fail.
The hardest thing is when you fail, coming back to the realization of the fact that I am still smart. Because I just failed does not mean that my smartness has gone with the fail. You get. Also, learn to fail forward. Don't fail and then stop trying. It means that failure one. You have to teach failure that I'm way better than what you think I am. Do you get? So I tell myself that I have a track record of success. If I was able to do that, then I'm able to do this
again. And
also I have a village of people who are like just the best. My family, my siblings, my friends, like if those people think I can do it, then I can do it. Did you get? Like if those people think I'm up to the task, then I'm up to the task. So that's why I'm very careful of, and like I'm very careful of the people I share my goals with, my plans with. You want to share your goals with people who would hype you up. Maybe not hype might not be the word, but who would encourage you, who would support you.
No people that will tell you, do you think maybe you can
Yeah.
achieve it like this?
You need people who have a better idea of yourself than you yourself have of yourself. You get people who think of you as big. And so when you say something that you yourself think is big, they're like,
They'll be
oh,
like, wow. They will magnify it for you.
they're like, So you need people who can tell you that no, you can do it. This thing, okay, okay, you carry. But you need when you have a good village of people, your family, your friends. Honestly, there's nothing bigger than
that channeling you. They are giving you this energy of success.
Absolutely. When God backs you up, and when you have a good support system, there is nothing unachievable. There's nothing you cannot do. Do you know that they used to say that the human mind is the most limiting factor? If your mind can think,
you can do it.
You can do it.
I was reading an article of this man. What's his name called again? Jack Ma.
Okay, Jack Ma in China.
Yes, he's a Chinese, a businessman. Yes, businessman.
I think he's the richest
person
in China.
He's an investor.
Yeah.
He's a philanthropist, and he's a co-founder of Alibaba.
Yes.
They said he applied to Harvard 10 times.
10 times.
Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Why you know that giving the admission?
He did not enter.
He still did not enter.
He did not enter. He applied for different jobs 30 times.
And he still did not enter.
30 times. That was even before he started the Alibaba group. He said people were like giving up on him, that you cannot do this.
I don't give up. 30 times.
30 times. Like you are applying. Yeah. He said he would submit proposals to complaints, and they would tell him that it doesn't make sense. So he now sat back in his room and he kept telling himself that. So he doesn't even think in a normal way. Part of him just kept saying that I can do this thing. But no.
Ah, that's nice.
He's a billionaire.
Yes.
In dollars.
In dollars. In dollars.
So I just feel like even when you are failing, it's hard to fail, or when you get rejection from people, it can be very painful.
Yeah.
But then just have this strong belief in yourself.
That you can do it. That you can still do it. That's true. Wow, that's nice. Look at Tony Elime. Look at where he is right
Actually,
now. If you check a lot of these billionaires, it's not like they started out the way people had imagined.
Just like success, just like boom, success straight up. It's not success.
There's no time stamp for success.
Yes.
There's no monitoring spirit.
You start, you succeed.
You do it again.
Yeah.
You just consider nobody. Like, I don't think Tony Elumelu himself 30 years ago could have imagined that his life was going to go in this direction. Barack Obama, that became first black president. I don't think at 20
he would have thought about that.
Yes.
Or even have that.
So why do we then put ourselves under pressure to say at 25 I must
build a house?
I must build a house.
Don't kill yourself.
Actually,
don't kill yourself.
Parting words. Okay. Parting words. Well, the first is that we will not part in Jesus' name. The second is that there is nothing greater than self-belief. Once you think you can do it, you can do it. I know it sounds cliche to say that if you can think it, you can achieve it. But success starts from the mind. If you think it is unachievable, you won't be able to even conceive it in your mind. Whatever it is that your mind can conceive, your hands can bring to pass. Like, you can do it.
Thank you so much for sharing your experience.
It's
and
such an honor.
Thank you so much for doing this with me. Do not take it for granted. Yeah. I know I don't tell you this
please
often,
tell me.
but then I really do love you.
Okay.
I'm proud to call you my friend. Rest. It's only for today. I'm proud to call you my friend, and you are doing so well. Yes, so I'm proud to be part of your step.
That's so sweet. She doesn't say this like not even like once a month. Like she say like once a year.
Yes.
We don't know the next time we'll be hearing this compliment
on your convocation.
Can you imagine? My convocation is next year. You're supposed to be sending me like new month, like sweet things. You say, my love, These past 4 months, you've been amazing. Don't you
Please,
think we should add that to our friendship?
no, I'm not doing that with you.
Wow.
Thank you so much, guys, for watching. If you know you would love to see our face again, you can do it. Let me know down in the comment section.
Absolutely.
And,
I really love to see my face.
and if you're here to click on that subscribe button, please subscribe. So I come your way the next time. My name remains Abiola Babs.